similarly, we are expending so much of our intelligence, so much of our vocal power, so much of our human time that is so precious in cultivating and accumulating what we think is knowledge, but in the process, it's just inviting the serpent of death to come to devour us. In the form of time. Time is sometimes compared to that serpent. It's waiting to strike. But that same knowledge, if it is applied to understanding the inconceivable divine grace of God, and it transforms it into a poetry that not only liberates our own souls, but liberates everyone who hears it. And then he glorifies the chanting of the holy names as the perfection of human life. But unless we humble ourselves to accept the grace of God, our chanting will not have the proper effect. And Srila Prabhupada quotes Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati, wherein he says that even if one chants the Hare Krishna mantra year after year after year, one will not achieve true devotional service unless one adopts the attitude Reality Suviksha, Sarori Vasish, Amani Namaradina Kirtaniya Sadhari. In this statement, Srila Prabhupada and Srila Bhaktisiddhanta Saraswati Thakur are explaining this verse of humility more than the grass, tolerance more than the tree, devoid of false prestige, offering respect and honor to others without expecting in return. In this state, we can actually attract the divine grace of God to manifest within the holy names. And then we can chant always. And then Krishnadas Kaviraj Goswami gives an example in his own experience of life. He was living in Vrindavan, and there at the Radha Govinda Dev temple, there was a priest who worshipped Govinda Dev. His name was Haridas Pandit. Sri Haridas Pandit was a disciple of Ananta Acharya, who was a very, very powerful, great devotee. Anantacharya was directly a disciple of Gadadhar Pandit, one of the members of the Panchatattva, who is Srimati Radharani. And this Haridas Pandit, Vandavats Maharaj, Hare Krishna. He was constantly tasting the sweetness of Lord Chaitanya and Lord Nityananda's pastimes and teachings. And when he spoke from the Sri Chaitanya Bhagavat, which was at that time called Chaitanya Mangal, all the devotees, all devotee and devotees of Vrindavan would gather around him and hear with rapt attention. Said that Sri Haridas Pandit was gentle, tolerant, magnanimous, giving, kind to everyone. He was very humble, but at the same time very sober in his activities. And there was absolutely no place for diplomacy, jealousy, or envy in his heart. He always was eager to find and speak about and appreciate the good qualities in other devotees. And he never concerned himself with their faults. Herein Srila Prabhupada explains that this is the quality of a real Vaishnava, is adosa darshan, which means he's not concerned with the faults of others, but is always eager to appreciate the good qualities. And then Prabhupada gives the psychology explanation that every person in this world has attributes and faults. And even if they don't have them, we'll see them. Because the world is a mirror of our own mind. I remember one time a saintly person in the hills of Brajbhumi spoke these words to me. He said, a sadhu is like a mirror. When you look at a sadhu, you see your own faults, and you see your own attributes, things that are revealed to you. The mind is such a thing that we impose our own conceptions on whoever or whatever we see. Therefore, Srila Bhakti Siddhanta Saraswati Thakur said, the only reason I see faults in others is because my own mind is honeycombed with countless faults in itself. Shishupal only saw faults in Krishna. He literally could see nothing good about Krishna. Can you imagine? He was face to face standing before Krishna. We're following 4 regulative principles. We're fasting on Ekadasis. We're chanting 16 rounds every day. We're coming to Srimad Bhagavatam class. Many of us are coming to Mangala Arti every day. And we're out doing so many devotional activities and austerities just with the hope that in some future birth we may see Krishna. And Shishupal, you can see him any day he wants, any time. He's his cousin. Krishna's cousin. But whenever he sees Krishna, he just burns with envy and sees nothing but faults in him and can't contain himself from speaking those faults. Krishna gave his mother a benediction because it was sages and astrologers told his mother that their son is going to get killed by Krishna. So she begged Krishna, please don't kill my son. And he said, well, he can blaspheme me directly up to 100 times in a row without taking a break. But if he goes over 100, I'm going to have to do it.